She liked to laugh, she liked to sing. She didn't bother nobody.
She had a good spirit, a good spirit.
The family of Jadee Turner shed tears as they shared photos of the 32-year-old. Sadly, police say Jadee was shot and killed overnight inside the second-floor apartment, and the man who allegedly pulled the trigger, her ex-boyfriend.
Beautiful 32-year-old Jadee Turner was a joy to be around.
Ooh, what's up? Oh my goodness, I am so excited. Oh my god, okay, so I'm so excited to introduce to you all my very own juice company called Just Taste It. Okay.
She was always smiling. She had a passion for natural healthy living and desired to help others live a healthier lifestyle. Unfortunately, while Jadee was working on creating her own successful business, an ex-boyfriend would show up to her residence and take her life. How could this happen to such a fun-loving individual who only wanted the best for everyone around her? Welcome to Viral Crimes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more stories. This story takes us to Houston, Texas. Jadee Turner was born on March 16, 1990 in Houston, Texas. She graduated from Worthing Senior High. She worked as a monitor tech and was employed at Methodist Hospital for over 9 years. She would later go on to become an entrepreneur, working hard to develop her own business. She was the proud owner of her own natural juicing business, Just Taste It, in which she developed various natural juices to help cleanse the body of toxins and promote optimal health. She promoted her juices as being an excellent source of vitamins and minerals to supplement your body. She was really passionate about her business and desired to show others how to live a healthier lifestyle. Jadee was a great young lady who was spontaneous, outgoing, loving, and health conscious. She stood out because of her contagious laugh, positive outlook, and cheerful demeanor. She enjoyed spending quality time with her family and friends, traveling, and reading. She was in a relationship with a 40-year-old man named Milton Cole, and they were dating for about a year. At some point, she called off the relationship, but Milton did not take the breakup well. He still desired to be with Jadee. She lived in an apartment with her uncle and moved forward with her life, focusing on her juicing business she was trying to develop.
I came up with the name Just Taste It. So I feel like Just Taste It kind of like resonated with me so much because like if you know me personally, I'm vegan slash vegetarian, okay, depending on the circumstances, okay. I'm always trying to get people to try vegan food. Like, I'm always trying to get people to taste vegan food and stuff like that. So I'm always like, just taste it. Like, just taste it. Like, that's so my personality. I'm always trying to get people to try vegan food. So it just resonated with me so much. Like, it went with my personality so well. So it just kind of like stuck, you know? And also some of the ingredients that in some of my juices are herbs. So some of you may be familiar with some of the herbs and some people may not be familiar with some of the herbs. So it still kind of goes in hand too because as you're reading the ingredients, you're like, what is that? Like, huh? And I'm like, just taste it. Okay, like just taste it. So yeah, so of course it's a natural nourishment company. It's pretty much targeting nutrition, like nourishing your body with the proper nourishments, okay? And I just would appreciate all the love and all the support and all the feedback. It will be greatly appreciated after you taste it, okay? I do accept feedback, okay? So yes, go and like and follow my Facebook business page, Just Taste It. Follow me on Instagram. I will comment everything in the comment section so you all can see. So yes, I'm like so excited. Like I'm a little nervous too, ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. So I hope you all enjoy my juices and everything else that I will be launching. So stay safe, be blessed. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Sadly, Jadee wasn't aware that her ex was planning to do the unthinkable. In the early morning hours of December 15, 2022, 2 weeks after Jadee ended the relationship, her ex-boyfriend, Milton Cole, showed up to her residence. He lured her uncle out of the apartment where he lived with Jadee by sending him a text message asking him to meet at the front gate of the apartment complex so that he could give the uncle some money. The uncle proceeded to the front gate of the apartment, leaving the door to the apartment unlocked. Milton was lying in wait, waiting for the uncle to leave. Milton then snuck inside the apartment while the door was unlocked and fatally shot Jadee in her head while she slept. He then took his own life. When the uncle returned to the apartment after realizing that Milton was not at the front gate, he discovered both Jadee and Milton dead.
We're learning more about the woman who police say was killed by her ex-boyfriend. 32-year-old Jadee Turner was identified by her family. They say that her ex shot her as she slept, then turned the gun on himself. Houston police believe this is a murder. Our Michelle Choi spoke with the victim's family and has more.
Yeah, this morning, the victim's family, including her father, her stepmom, her older sister, and several of her cousins showed up here, telling us that they had just recently gotten together for Thanksgiving and a family reunion and were looking forward to spending Christmas together. Shocked and devastated by the sudden loss, they told us that they were heartbroken for everyone involved.
This was so unexpected. So unexpected.
Known for her bubbly personality and positive energy,
She liked to laugh, she liked to sing. She didn't bother nobody.
She had a good spirit. A good spirit.
the family of Jadee Turner shed tears as they shared photos of the 32-year-old. Sadly, police say Jadee was shot and killed overnight inside the second-floor apartment, and the man who allegedly pulled the trigger, her ex-boyfriend. The family says Jadee had ended their one-year relationship a little over a week ago, a decision her ex didn't take well.
She just wanted some space.
And he wouldn't give us space.
Jadee lived with her uncle, who moments before the shooting, police say received a call from his niece's ex, asking him to meet at the apartment gate so he could give him some money. A ploy the family says the ex used to get Jadee alone. When the uncle left to go meet him, that's when police say the ex-boyfriend went inside what was now an unlocked apartment and shot Jadee in the head before turning the gun on himself. The family says he shot her while she was still asleep in her bed. They say the uncle, who just months ago lost his own son in a shooting, returned to find his niece and her ex both dead. This morning, the family was seen consoling one another and the ex-boyfriend's father, who was also at the scene but didn't want to talk.
We lost her, and his family also lost him.
Yeah.
We can't blame the family either.
Describing the ex-boyfriend as a nice person, they say while they thought he might have mental health issues due to his ex-military background, this was a tragedy they didn't see coming.
But the thing is, it wasn't no domestic violence though.
They now hope their story helps someone in a difficult situation.
People need to know that mental illness is real.
Yes.
And be careful.
Yeah, the family also shared Jadee worked at Methodist and she had just opened up a juicing business. As for her 40-year-old ex-boyfriend, his exact identity has not yet been released. Back to you.
The family stated that there was no domestic violence in the relationship. Sadly, nobody knows what was going on with Jadee and Milton behind closed doors. It's important to note the signs of domestic violence can be subtle and may not always be visible. It is also important to understand that domestic violence is not just physical, it can also be emotional, psychological, sexual and financial. That's why it's important to pay attention to the whole person, not just their physical appearance. If you suspect someone is experiencing domestic violence, it's important to be supportive and offer them resources for help. Who knows if Jadee ever thought her ex was capable of taking her life? It appears she just wanted to move on with her life and be happy, and her ex was still following her and keeping up with what she was doing, and with her having an online presence, who knows if he was even watching her online, making it even harder for him to let her go. Unfortunately, her ex couldn't get over her or was dealing with personal issues that made him think he couldn't live without her. What happened to her was a tragedy. She deserved to live her life. She should be here. My condolences to her friends and family. She should have been safe in her own home. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.